guys, welcome back. If you're new here, thank you for subscribing. If you're not new here, thank you for coming back. And today you are watching Davis Way TV. So today we're going to do our G&H fast drying system dipping powder. And over here I have my 5 colors. It did come with 6, but today we're using 5. And on my practice hand, I just put some wall tack on there with a full coverage nail. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. So I do have my file, and I'm going to use the softest side, and I'm just gonna rough the surface. Not too crazy or anything, just for something for the glue to stick to. So you don't want to do this hard at all, just very lightly. So this part right here, these would be considered your natural nails. I mean, obviously, you know, it's a fake hand with the fake nails, but if you're trying to do it or you want to do it on yourself, this is what you will be doing on your natural nails for people that don't really like extensions or all the extra stuff. So we're gonna dust this off. I have a little dust brush here, and then after that I'm going to take a alcohol swab and then just actually wipe the dust off as well too. Alright, so what we're going to do, go ahead and jump right into these. So with these, you just want to give them a turn so they can get mixed all up. Get all the lumps and bumps out. And then with these bottles, they are numbered. So we're going to go in order from 1 to 3. Number 4 is our brush shaver. We won't use this unless we need it. And we're going to jump right into this video. So right now I'm going to use chili. No, let me take off these gloves. I don't really like the way they feel. Alright, that's better. So I am going to use the base. So this is number 1. If I can open it. That open, and we're going to use chili. We have our color and our base, so we're going to wipe one side, take the nail, even strokes like you're putting on nail polish. I'm gonna put that back in there. And we're going to take the nail and we're going to dip. Shake that off. Let it sit for a little bit. And then what we're going to do is brush it back in. We'll take that base once again. Over it, and here you can tell it looks a little bit streaky. But that's where all, you know, 2 or 3 coats come into play. And then we're going to take that, and then we're going to dip the nail again. And now you see we have more of a fuller coverage. So we're going to brush that off. We're going to put a 3rd coat. And we're going to dip. I'm going to brush it off. And that is our first nail. So we're going to close this up. Next, we're going to move on to brick. And with the same thing, we're going to take our number 1. Let me wipe that on my paper towel. Clean it off. And you guys can see this. We're going to paint that on like we're doing polish. So when you guys paint this on, you guys are just painting it on like it's nail polish. And then when you dip it, you want to dip it right away before the glue dries, because if not, it won't stick. And give it a little tap. And then we're going to brush that away. Actually, I like this dip a little better than the one I had. It takes it takes longer to dry. Now we're going to dip this, or not dip again, but we're going to add this base once again. And like I said, guys, we're going to do 3 coats on here. And the reason why we do 3 coats, because sometimes it gets a little streaky, as you can see. And we're gonna dip again. So the more you dip, the more coverage you get. And we're gonna just wipe that off. And we're gonna go in with one more dip for this nail. And then we're gonna make sure we get full coverage this time. So I'm just wiping my brush every time I put it back into the bottle. And then we're going to dip for the 3rd time. Remove, tap it off, and then we are going to dump back in there. Okay, that color is for our brick. So far we have these 2 reds here. I really like this red. Actually, I really like both reds, but those are really cute reds, right? Alright, guys, we're gonna move those out the way. It's on this 3rd nail. And the 3rd nail, we are going to use Candy Kingdom. You know what? I want to move this over here. This right there, because I'm right-handed, so I guess my right side would be a better side for me. Alright, and this, like I said, it looks almost kind of like a really pretty cover pink. And we are going to do our first layer. Now with the dip system, you can dip as many times as you like or as few times as you like. But me, I prefer 2 to 3 times depending on the pigment. And me, I really like a dark pigment if that's what it's showing on the color. And I like to get the true color of the swatch that I'm doing or the product that I'm using. And this is our second coat. And then we're gonna wipe off and put back in the bottle. And then we're going to go in with our second dip. Now with dip nail, guys, I'm actually new to these. I usually do more of acrylics. Like I said, I've been doing acrylics for years, so dipping is something new to me. I've done dip, like I said, I do have a other dip system, but this one right here, I do like it more. The bottles are bigger and the powder is much finer, so I do prefer this one better. Because the one I have now, I think it's by Azure. I think I have to double check. I'll leave it in the description box when I finish editing this video. Tap that off, and then we're going to brush it off as well. And that is our third coat for that metal nail. So you guys can see these colors are coming along great. Like, look at those reds though, right? How cute are those? You know what, let me bring you guys in a little bit closer. Alright, I'm gonna add the top to this one, and that was Candy Kingdom. Next, we're going to go in with our Lady in Red. And we're going to do 3 coats of this one as well. I really like this one. This might be my favorite, guys. We're going to see. Actually, you know what? I'm really feeling his hand though. Like, it's really working with me. Like, actually it works. It's working with me better than some human hands. Because some people's hands are like really stiff and they're kind of like, they don't really give you control over their hands. I mean, obviously you're doing their nails, but you know, they're like really stiff. But with this right here, you can kind of just, you know, maneuver it and work with it how you need to. So we are going to dip. That is our first dip. And we are going to brush it off. Now, I do prefer you guys to use a brush to brush off the excess. The kit does not come with the brush, but I'm saying that I would prefer you guys to use one, because if you just go in after dipping the nail the first time and then you go back in with the glue without brushing it off, it will start to make your brush hard or leave lumps and bumps in your nail or whatever you're trying to achieve, and that is not cute. I've done that plenty of times. When I was first starting off with this, it was like really hard. Like, I was using the Kiss product, and with the Kiss, what they do, they don't really give you a brush. They give you more of like this square block. It almost looks like a makeup sponge, but like a harder version, and it totally sucks. So guys, just find like a cute, not even a cute, just like a regular little brush. I'm using one of my old makeup brushes. I did have a nail brush for this, but I couldn't find it at the moment, so I gotta go to work later. But I did need to put this video out for you guys, so I went ahead and jumped into one of these old brushes I had. So, and this is our third and final coat for this one, guys. I like this red, but I think that second red that I use might be my favorite. I don't know. I actually have one more, so we'll see once I'm done here. Then I'm gonna give that a little tap, and then we're going to brush this off too. And then with this one right here, it is really fast drying. Like before in the past, when I would like tap off and start to brush it off, like it leaves like the brush streaks in the nails. But can you guys see those colors though? Like, look at this. Like, I'm really feeling these two colors right here. Like, these are like bomb though. I'm like super stoked, guys. Super stoked. All right. And then last but not least, well, this isn't the last one, but I only obviously have 5 fingers here. This is Ketchup Red. There. You know what? I think I will do the last one for you guys too. I have to grab a swatch stick for you guys. So, but so far so good. I am really liking these colors. I will be purchasing more from this line because I really do like this line. Like I said, the bottles are like super huge compared to like my smaller bottles. Let me show you one of my older ones. Like, these are my older ones, Azure, and then this is the powder, and this is the activator for this. And then look at the powder on here, and as well as the bottle on here. Like, you get a lot for your money for this GHDip. The Azure wasn't that much, but still, like, you don't really get that many dips out of that. So let's go ahead and work on this thumb, guys. And we're going to use this Ketchup Red. And I'm still hitting the camera. I need a new camera setup for this, for my my nail tutorials. I also need a new nail desk. Like, I'm actually at my vanity right now. I have like makeup stuff over here. And then this is gonna be our first coat, guys. Oh yes, I love the way this thumb moves. Like, you could just like twist it. Like, oh my god, this is so dope. And then we are just going to dip that. And then we're gonna tap it off. Get all the excess off there. And then we are going to brush it off. Now, I was trying to work with those gloves, but I don't really see how people can work with those. I mean, I could if I had to. Like, if I had a set on, like, I would definitely use gloves so I wouldn't mess my setup. But it's, to me, it seems very difficult because the gloves are like smooth, so they don't really grip like you would probably need them to or want them to. But I am really feeling, this kit, guys, for it to be, for it to be my first tutorial for you guys. I'm really feeling this system. Now, I knew Model 1 has a dip powder Kiss has a dip powder. There's a lot of other dip products out there. I will be trying other dip products, but to be honest, I think this might be one of my personal favorites. Like I said, they give you big quantities, they give you a lot, and it's really easy and smooth to work with. So I am feeling this brand, definitely. And this is our last dip. So usually, guys, what I would do, like the excess that's on the paper or a little cardboard thing that I'm using, what I would do, instead of putting it back in containers, I mean, if I was just using one color, I would, but instead of putting it back in containers, what I would do is I would take one of my empty containers and I would just put all of that in there, so it'll make a new color for me, if that makes sense. So guys, like, look at these colors though. What? Yes. Oh my god, like, all of these for real though is lit. Like this one here, like, oh my god, like, I love all of them. All right, I'm going to use this swatch stick for the very last one, and I'm just going to rough this surface up here. I mean, I don't really need to, but I'm just gonna do it like if I was to show you guys how to use it on your natural nail. And my swatch sticks, I did order these off of Amazon. I will leave the link in the description box. It does come with a ring. It comes with 100 sticks, 2 rings, and I think it was $8 for 100. So I will be ordering more of those for my polishes and my dips. So yeah, we're gonna get into these nail stuff for y'all. I mean, I said, let me know what y'all like to see, because you know I could kind of do it all. And this one is Being Sand Red, and this color almost looks kind of like a lighter cover pink. Okay, all right, I'm feeling that color. I like that. Almost like a blush color cover. I'm really liking that. So we're going to brush those little excess off there. And then we're going to take our base, our number 1. And go ahead and paint that on. Alright. And wipe that off. And then we are just going to dip straight into it. Boom. And see, that's what I like about this container. Like, you see how far that goes. Like my Azure container, like I cannot even get like my whole nail in there. So we're going to tap that off. Okay. To me, it almost feels like a bubblegum pink, I guess. My eyes. But yeah. Let me know what y'all feeling. You know, subscribe. Give a thumbs up if you guys like this. This is tutorial. If you guys like this kit and you guys want to get it, like, look it up. It's in my last video. I'll definitely drop it in this video below here. And you guys can go ahead and get it. On Amazon, I believe it was $32. I think they did have one that they were advertising for $24.99, but that was like nude colors, and like the nudes, they almost all look the same, and I don't like that. So I went with this one, and I paid a few more dollars just to get the different color ones. And this is going to be the last dip. Third and final. Wipe that off. Back in there. You guys probably hear my wash machine in the background. Tap that off. And then we are going to brush that off as well too. That was our third and final color for that one. Alright guys, those are all 6 colors. Oops. And I'm going to put this one over here by the pinky. If you guys can see that. I hope you guys can see this like really good, because like this looks so good to me, guys. So that is that. And what I'm going to do is take this and kind of just do like that. I'm getting this stuff everywhere, but like I said, I have to get to work. And we'll definitely get this cleaned up. So we have our colors. So we used our base right here. Like I said, you want to go in order. So your base is like a glue. So you always want to use a base first. Some companies, they come with a dehydrator. So you can use a dehydrator first, and a dehydrator is what takes out the oils, or make the nail stick and last longer. But this is your base right here. This is your number 1. You want to use this one first. And then number 2, you need this to make this hard. If you don't use this, that glue is not going to set. Your nails are not going to set. So you need the activator, number 2. So what we're going to do for number 2 is your activator. You just want to take that for your first coat. You just want to take it and go over it like really kind of quick, kind of like, see, like boom, just like that. And then this one, you see how it saturates the whole nail? Oh my god, guys, look at these colors though. Yes. What? Okay, y'all ain't said none but a word. Okay, subscribe to the channel, y'all, if y'all liking these colors. Let me know, cause this right here, okay. All right, we are gonna get this nail stuff popping, and y'all gonna be back for more. Especially when I get into my acrylic applications. Yes, look at that. Alright guys, we're gonna close this up. Now, once you put your first, let me do this one too. Once you put your first layer of activator on there, you are gonna let that sit for a couple seconds. Obviously, this one is already dry because you hit that one first. So next, we're going to take this nail file, any file that you like, and what we're going to do, our application is already pretty smooth, so what we're going to do is take this smooth side here, and we are just going to work this over. So as you can see, say if we were doing this application like an extension, or if we added nails or something like that, or if it was really bumpy, you would really want to get in there and get those lumps and bumps out after you added that first layer of activator. Oh my god, this color right here. Put this right here with some, what is that, some rhinestones. Oh my god, some jewels on there. Yes. Oh, and basically like a gold color too, like a trim around it. Oh my god, this color right here is almost like the color we wore for my husband's college graduation. So that's definitely one of my favorite types of reds. I do like reds. I like my pinks, I like my oranges. I really wasn't a fan of orange for a while, but in 2012, I did get diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, so orange did become one of my favorite colors. that I've added to my catalog. So March is MS Awareness Month, so usually I try to do my orange hair ribbons, my orange makeup, my bracelets, and so forth and so forth. But that's for a different video. But even like this red right here though, like look at that. I'm hoping you guys can see this like really good, because if not, I'm so sorry, y'all. Like, these colors are like popping though, like straight popping. Okay, so we have those filed down, or you know, just smoothed over, as I should say. And I do with my little nail brush right here. So I'm gonna take that same nail brush and brush that off. Boom. Okay, we got that brushed off. You guys are probably thinking like, "Ooh, you made it all ugly now." Okay, we got that brushed off. Now what we're going to do is take this same activator. You want to use this twice. Take that same activator, number 2, and we're going to put that on there, but we're going to give it a little extra love this time. So we're just going to rub it in, okay? So just gotta kind of like scrub it in there. Like, oh my God, look at those colors, guys. Yes. Look at that. So we got that all scrubbed in there. Oh my God, I'm feeling this pink. You know what, guys? I'm just saying all of these are like my favorite colors right now from this collection. So I definitely will be buying more, believe that. And each starter kit, I think this was a starter kit, comes with 6 colors. So that's like a bonus, because like some of these nail places, they only give you like 1 to 3 colors. Like, come on now. And then like they make you pay like extra, like as much as the kit for like new colors. So we're gonna move that out the way. We're gonna go back in with the pinky, and we're gonna take a lint-free paper towel, regular towel, or cotton swab, or whatever you want to use, and we're going to scrub that in. And while you're doing this is going to make sure that activator get into all those little grooves and crevices that we made with that nail file. We're going to scrub it in, because when we put our top coat on, if we don't scrub that in, that's going to make our top coat really hard, and we don't want no hard top coat. Now sometimes what I do is, when I do a dip, and if the top coat is not popping like I want it to, I'll take my my gel top coat and I'll put it on there, and then put it in my UV LED lamp. Alright, let that sit, and then we're gonna do our second coat. And you know what, I didn't file this one. Okay, so let me file this one. So we did put a coat on here. So you see how I have this like this little bump right here? I don't know if you guys can see this little bump here. And we're going to file that out, smooth it away. Alright. Brush off that excess, and then we're going to add that second coat, and then we're going to scrub it in. So obviously we've got little lines and crevices now. Alright, set that aside, and we're gonna let that one dry as we move on to number 3, our top coat. 3, guys. So like I said, go in order, and then if you guys get a kit that doesn't have numbers on there, just look at your instruction papers, your how-to instructions, and it'll tell you which one to use first. If not, it should tell you by name: base, activator, so forth and so forth. So now here we're just going to use a quick light stroke with this top coat as well. So just something quick, boom. Okay, gonna go in with the second nail here, boom. This hand is so easy to work with, guys. I swear it is. Like, look at those. Something really quick. Oh my God, though. Look at that top coat. And that's the first layer. And we're going to get this thumb. And then we're going to wipe down this one here and rub it in just like we did on the nails there. And then we're going, you know what, let me rub that one more time just to make sure. And then now we're going to put top coat on this one. Boom. Alright, let that sit. Okay, that's cute. So we're gonna let those dry like half a second, half dry. And then now what we are going to do, we're going to do a better application for this top coat. So you're going to take your time on the second layer. Cap the free edge. Cap that free edge. Hopefully my coworkers don't get upset with me because I didn't do it on my hands, but like I said, I have to get to work today and I didn't have time. And I'm waiting to do my birthday nail, so please forgive me. I'll work that in. And like I said, usually if the top coat isn't hitting for me, I will put, after I did the activator, I will put my own gel top coat and I will cure it in my UV LED lamp. And then we're going to do this thumb. Oh my God, guys, like look how this came out though. Yes. Okay. I like this. Oh, we are done with that. Okay. And we're going to get this last one in here. And then boom. Then I'm wiping off my brush, my top coat brush. I'm wiping that off on my paper towel. And guess what, guys? We're done. That's it. It's a wrap. Your girl is done. So number 4, I'm going to show you guys how that works too. So number 4, you take that. If 1 and 3 gets hard, put it in number 4 because it'll make your brush soft again. So go ahead and put it in this brush saver right here. And in this brush saver right here, it doubles as a new brush for you guys. Okay, so drop the older ones in there if you need to. And it'll double as a brush for you guys. But look at that. what, y'all? Like, yes, like, okay, what? Like, but look at those colors though. Tanetta girl, you see these colors? Okay, yes. Look at that though. Yes, I'm feeling this. And then with these right here, I can just pop these off, place them onto one of my sticks, and we have some swatches for y'all. Or I can just do my own swatch, do some more swatches for you guys. But you guys see what I'm working with here? Like, you can't go wrong with this kit. Can't go wrong with these colors though. Okay, you feel me? But at the same time, with this kit here, you can, if you want it like to make them longer, if you want extensions, you can prep your nail with your nail file, brush it off, give it a wipe with some alcohol, put your tips on. When you put your tips on, you know what, I'm not even gonna go into that with you guys right now. I would just do a video on that later with an extended tip for dips. But yes, I'm feeling all these colors. Like, are you guys with me or what? Like, you guys like these colors though? Like, yes. Joan, yes, Joan, I'm talking to you. Go ahead and get your kit, boo. Yes. Go into the description box below. Click on my Amazon link. Like, go ahead, girl. You know you like these colors. Yes. And this is like your color right here. Boom. Okay, so yes, guys, like, let me know how y'all really feel about this video. All right, guys, you're watching Davis Way TV, and we're out. See ya.